2,500 bytes over 12 minutes. Let's do it. And this research will continue for quite some time. Perfect. Hello everyone, Thranxes here, and welcome back to Astroneer episode 12. Oof, where we're dodging these tumbleweeds with all their spikes on them, and we're getting this base set up, kind of a two-tiered setup here, but the big pull obviously is the unlimited solar power by being at the point where the sun orbits the sky at the pole, and we'll have solar forever. That being said, the thing we need to do is we actually need to get our research going back on again. Our research has sort of been on hiatus up until this point, and we need to get it working. So we're going to make some more resin. I think that's what we need. No, we have some resin. Not much. Well, yeah, we sort of do actually have a little bit. So let's what do I want to do with these containers? Actually, I'm probably going to take the soil we have and continue to flatten out our area down below really quick. Oops. And then figure out where I want the research area and everything else to go, and where I want it to be. So with the alignment tool again, we're going to get this incredibly flat area here, and as long as we're tethered to the base like we are, we're not going to run out of power. Let's go ahead and... What was my tool doing? Oh, what is this? What happened here? That's so bizarre. Alright, we'll be able to come all the way over here to get pretty close to the ramp, but we don't want to mess it up. We don't want to mess it up, so the alignment tool will likely have to come off in order to flatten over to the ramp seamlessly. But for now, we're just trying to give ourselves a lot of room. And we're using up all the soil pretty fast. Go out this way. All right, this large little flat area down here, looking good, looking good. Okay, so let's go and grab our resin. Let's see, how much do we have? 5. That's pretty good. No, I don't want you to point at it. Oh, of course, of course. Our inventory is full. We have all these batteries and canisters on us. I suppose we can get rid of the alignment tool for now, with the solar panel as well. Alright, let's cancel all of that. Let's do that. Let's see, this resin and that one. Okay, good. So we'll get ourselves a research station going, and then I think we need to head to the other base and grab the research that we had started. Let's see. We're going to need to tunnel down at some point. Now, we've kind of already got a cave system started over in that way, so it would make sense that the ramp down would be over on this side. So that means over in this direction. Oof, it's just going to be a little awkward, isn't it? Interfering with our perfect flatness. That's okay. It'll give character, right? It'll add character. So I think we'll do the research station here, actually. Let's do that. All right, and we need compound, which we have some. We have 2 compound just sitting around waiting. So let's grab it. We should still have 1 compound, yep, on our one of everything tray over there that we're keeping on the mineral extractor. And once this is built, this is already attached to the power network, so now we just need to go get the research. Oh, I hope that's not too far. Okay, good. Oh, I need the solar panel. Whoops. Ooh, ouch. I'll have to make another solar panel. That way I don't have to keep swapping back and forth. Thank you. And we gave up the batteries too, but that's okay. It will allow us to carry resources back. Should there be resources that we want to bring back, we'll have room. And that's always important. Alright. Let's head back to our other base. Oh, okay, so this is kind of an interesting phenomenon that happens. I don't know if you've already seen it in the distance. The planet is sort of inverted from how it's supposed to be. It's split into these awkward quarters. Kind of looks weird rotating around. But it's like all four corners are all four. It's cut into quarters and they're twisted inside out. Now, if you go fly to that planet on your shuttle, it'll straighten it out. But as you're watching it in the distance, that's just how it is. Oh, we wrapped up the research here. It got done. Okay, that's probably fine. We'll take the generator with us. I don't want to leave that here. You know, we're going to take one of these medium storage with us as well. Oh, or we have another medium panel. I think we'll take the medium panel. It'll take a lot more time to grind out the copper for a panel than it will for the compound. And I guess that's it. There's not really any other resources here that we care about. Hold on. Let me hush my mouth real quick. There's some aluminum. There's one aluminum. Sure, we can grab that. Why not? We have one compound. Yeah, we'll take that too. I see no reason to leave it here. We're likely not going to be coming back here for a time. So we'll turn around and we'll make sure there's no other resources over here. We've got canisters on our shuttle. There's nothing really on the printer. Okay. Suffice to say that's good. We can head back. There's our base. It's looking pretty good. Why is that section so much lower than the rest of it? That's... Oh, that's just the natural curvature of it as the alignment mod follows the curvature of the planet. That makes sense. Well, we've got another solar panel for the area up here. Let's go ahead and post it. Very nice. Now we need to go find some research. So we can at least have some research going. Could go down into the caves. I think that's what we'll do, actually. Into the cave. Yeah, we'll just get in and avoid these tumbleweeds really fast. There we go. Alright. Now we'll head down into the cave. Now, as we come down here, we're just going to try to get the first piece of research that we find and bring it back up. Hopefully we find one without having to go too deep. I only brought 2 O2 canisters. I think this is where we want to head, right? Down into this misty red sand in the depths of the arid planet. Not seeing a lot of oxygen crystals scattered around. That's got me a little nervous. It was pretty significant. Cave system toxic gas. Okay, let's pull back. Research is much easier to find on some other planets, which is why this just might be the place to do the researching, but not necessarily the place to gather the research. That's going to make things a little awkward. We'll keep our eye out for research, but for now, let's continue building on the base. Maybe we might get lucky and find another one on the surface. Not really ready to go down into the cave systems just yet. Oof, there's that tundra planet's getting a little more out of alignment. Yikes. Let's grab our batteries. 1 and 2. Get out of our mineral extractor there. Alright, let's see. I think where we're at, we need more resin, actually. We need a good bit more resin. So what we'll do, instead of exploring the cave, is we'll just continue to dig down where we were digging down over here. And if it breaks into a cave, then we'll check that out. Which I think it started to, didn't it? If I'm not mistaken. Started to break into a cave. Yeah, I started hearing this weird noise over here. That's right. What is that noise? Interesting. We'll have to keep digging down in this area, see if we can figure out what that noise is. We must have had, yeah, I was going to say, we must have had both mods activated if it filled up the tanks that fast. For a minute I thought maybe we didn't have a mod activated, but that was pretty quick. Alright, so we're going to need a lot of resin to expand our area down there. Oof, we're getting a little bit of storm indications. Without the wind to cue us in. Hold on. Get inside quick. Okay, and we are not hearing the wind, but that absolutely was a storm. As you can see, the debris is coming down. Luckily, though, the flat area of our top section does not extend out that far, and as such is not going to catch any of the debris here anyways, so we could likely work through the storm. Ooh, except all it takes is catching one of those, and then you'll regret saying that. Okay, so we're catching a couple. That is to be expected, which is why I went for the habitat. I don't really want to chance it. Goodness, this is a big storm. I'm actually excited to see how the weather and storm dynamics are updated, since that's what the developers are working on. That and habitat construction. It's going to change a lot of how this is done, which is really neat. So we'll give them all of our soil into this mineral extractor, and we'll make some more resin. No, except we're going to go ahead and leave our canisters there so we actually have room for the resin. Our batteries as well. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Don't actually have enough to hold it all. We're going to have to put this battery here. Okay. There we go. And then we can just take all of the rest of it. And here. And there. Perfect. All the resin we could want. Now, how to do this? We're going to want to branch out in this direction. And we're going to want to branch out in this direction. Same with this one. I think... trying to think what we would put over here. We're going to need a smelter. We're going to need a printer. Over here is where we're going to want the vehicle bay. The vehicle bay is going to actually need to be outside of any covering so that it can have a shuttle dock to it. So let's pull... we gave up all of our containers. This should be clear. Let's go ahead and do this. This will be the vehicle bay. Alright, what do we need for that is aluminum, which we have. So I thought ahead, gathered up all that aluminum. So now we'll have a place to dock our shuttle that's over here. Excellent. And we'll have to flatten this out a little bit. Boy, it's sort of... Well, that's a little awkward the way it did that, but that's okay. We'll straighten it out. We'll straighten it out. And let's see. Over here, I think we're actually going to do another building here. Well, maybe not. Let's do it. Hey, pretty close. They don't quite... they touch a little bit. That's okay. That's all right. I'm not sure what this is going to be yet. But we used up our resin. So I think what we need to do is we actually need to take our vehicle and go looking for something to research. I don't like sitting here without anything being researched. I kind of had talked myself into the fact that it would be okay. We'd work on the base, but it feels wasteful. And it is wasteful, to be clear. It's not even just that it feels wasteful. It is. So we're going to fix that. So let's go find ourselves some research. Right after we take this compound. There we go. Okay. See what we can find. That's the cave entrance. I don't really want to go there. Oh, what am I thinking? We should be able to... Oh, of course. We should be able to just dig up these dangerous popper plants over here. And that should be all it takes. Come on. Yep, and then this one, right? Let's get it. And then this one as well. Perfect. Got all sorts of different research here. Ooh, this is a good one, though. This is a good one. Nothing for that one. And this one. So we've got about 3 different kinds of research. Okay. Let's take this one back first. I'm pretty sure this is the best of the 3. Not 100%. We didn't even have to go that far. Look how easy that was. I totally forgot with those plants on the surface. Getting research is incredibly easy. Generally, most plants and things that you can dig up and under will have some sort of research on them. As you can see, we're going to start running into this problem where our ramp takes us all the way up to the top, but sometimes we just need to go to the middle level. That's part of what we're going to need to overcome. We're going to need some sort of ramp for that section. All right, let's see. So this is medium, high, somewhat low, high, medium. 2,500 bytes over 12 minutes. Let's do it. And this research will continue for quite some time. Perfect. All right, while that research is going, we're going to go ahead and start looking at printer. We're going to need a printer. Okay, let's get some resin. We used all of our resin, so we're going to need more. Fairly easy to do. See how fast we can fill up these 4 tanks. Although we do have a head start on one of them. Yep, that's where the cave system is. All sorts of stuff underneath our base. Massive, sprawling cave system, it looks like. There you go, that's 4 tanks. So once you start depending on the mineral extractor for your resources, things can start to feel a little grindy. Now luckily with the mods on your terrain tool, you can mitigate that because it fills up the 4 canisters incredibly quickly. But you're still going to have a little bit of the dig the earth up, turn it into what I need, dig it up, turn it into what I need. Luckily, the exchange rate for easy materials such as resin and compound is incredibly high. And you can use this setup here with 2 oxygen tanks, 2 batteries, 4 canisters, a wide mod, and a boost mod, and you can get all of the resin you will need for quite some time. Although we don't need this extra compound. And every time you come back with the 4 canisters of soil, you will get 8 pieces of resin. You do that enough times and you can make your base as large as you want. There we go. So I'm thinking the printer will probably be this way. Let's go ahead and do that. We're going to have to extend this floor out a little bit. I don't really like how it's up against this, but that's fine. Takes aluminum. One thing I thought of that, we'll expand you outward. And let's see, you as well. And you too. That should be all the resin. Maybe not, maybe not. You can see we're starting to get wide enough here. We're catching tumbleweeds in this section, so we're going to start looking at how to protect this area. We're not there yet, though. Let's get our aluminum. There we go. And now we have a printer. Let's do that, and then we're going to need a smelter, which the plan is to do that right next to the printer. So we're going to have to expand this floor area out here and give us a bit more space. So let's go ahead and get our canisters. Get those back. 1, 2, 3, and 4. And then we'll hold on to the alignment mod. We're not going to use it right now, but we're going to need it, so we're just going to grab it so we don't forget. And then we'll surf slide our way down the gray sand into the cave and take more earth and turn it into our base. Just dig straight tunnels. Look how fast those canisters fill up. Oof, more cave system over here. Look at this. Huh. It sure is. Look at this. We're just gonna structurally pull all of this apart. Now, like Sylvia Fox brought up, if physics were in this game, I would be worried. This whole area would be prime for a cave-in. There's only so much earth you can have without support before things just start collapsing, right? Luckily, we don't have to worry about that. But if that ever does become a thing, much of this will change. Oh, I hear a storm. Are we going to be missed? I think we're going to be missed. It looks like it's not really coming at us, but more it's going to go by us. So I'm okay with that. Yeah, not headed this way. Okay. So back over here to what we were doing. We're going to need to expand this area out good bit here to make way for our smelter, which is going to be over here. It's not coming for us, is it? Did I misgauge it? Is it going to clip us? Oh, it's going to come very close, but no, it's not going to get us. Okay, good. Let's pull a little bit of this back so that we can operate the printer right without this thing in our face. This really isn't all that necessary. It's just a way to walk up and a little wall. So then this floor area will be nice and wide over here to walk on, and then this one will be nice and wide over here to walk on as well. That's pretty good for now. Now we should be able to, let's see, if we step this one over here like this, we should be able to put the smelter right next to it. So we'll need a little more resin. Luckily, we still have some soil in our canisters. I think we took all the resin, didn't we? We did. All right, well, we're going to make more. There we go. We don't need that much resin, so I'm not worried about making a whole batch, and we have unlimited energy, so I'm not worried about what that's going to mean by wasting some of it. I think in this case, though, since I only need 3 resin... Oh! Oh my! Did you see that? It's like it pushed me off. Huh. Okay. Well, we only need 3 resins, so we're just going to put one down so I'm not tempted to spend it when it is not necessary. Let's see if maybe we can angle this a little bit further away from the other one. Boom! And now we're ready for smelter, which takes compound. Perfect. Once you have the mineral extractor and a few base materials to start from, you can effectively build a new base anywhere. Really, your only limited factor, your limb pack, is energy. You need all that energy to keep everything flowing smoothly, so you don't have to pick and choose what things function and which things don't function. So having unlimited power allows us to research, smelt, print, and still everything will charge, and we don't have to worry about it. Once we get a few more solar panels up, the energy will just be through the roof. That being said, to make more of that, we're going to need copper. And the bigger this platform gets, the more we're going to have to start protecting it, or we're going to have tumbleweeds down there. So we'll use the vertical function of the alignment mod to do that when the time comes, but for now, we want to get more copper now that we have the stuff to smelt it. We found a nice aluminum vein, but we did not find any copper yet. So we're going to grab some soil. To spare you the burden of going back and forth, I'm just going to cut to when I'm back with the soil, since you know the routine by now. Alright, so I've filled up the soil once already, and now we're doing it twice. The thing to know about smelting copper and aluminum, the thing to note that's very important is actually that you need a full tank just to get 4. So don't think that 4 canisters will have you covered. You'll have to do it twice. You'll need 8 canisters total of soil to get 4 malachite. So it takes a little bit of soil to make this work. Luckily for us, there are going to be faster ways that you can do this to make this grind more palatable if it starts to grate on you, and we're going to go over that once we have some better facilities. We can't quite do anything about it right now, though. And of course, our backpack is full. There we go. We've got our malachite. So let's go ahead and smelt it up. One of the things we're going to need that I have not done, and it's kind of a quality of life thing, are the medium storage. Oh, we're done with our research. Wow, that went fast. And there we are, 3,500 bytes worth of research. That's good. Let's go retrieve another one. I don't even think we'll take the vehicle this time. We should just be able to walk it. How far away can we pick that one up from? There we go. A little bit of unknown research. This one looks kind of neat. Almost... I can tell it's a rock, but it almost looks like a rose. I don't know, the way the petals kind of weave. Like a giant purple rosebud. Sort of what it looks like. I think that's the whole point, is it's not supposed to be identifiable, you know. It's unknown. Gotta research it. Alright, what do we have? 450 bytes over 4 minutes. It gets really good at the end. Fair enough, I suppose. We're going to need more research. Let's see where we're at with research. Okay, so the thing that I want to start making is actually... Yes, the large rover. 8,000 bytes. Okay. It's not a problem. It's not a problem. Smelting, we have the copper. We could make another solar panel. I think I will. Oh, wait. Nope, the printer's right here. know why I'm going all the way over there. There we go, solar panel. Print. Thank you. Just to expand our energy capacity. Probably could leave it down here for now, but eventually this area will be pretty well concealed from the sunlight. So we'll need to get used to having our solar panels up here. Very good. Okay, we're going to need compound now. We're going to need compound in order to make the medium storage, because I want to start making some medium storage. So let's get our canisters. And I'm not going to edit out this part, though, because I almost had forgotten how deep I was digging down, and I figured everybody might want to see how far down the tunnel was going. So let's go ahead, and I'll show, instead of going that way, we're going to, oh, come on. We're going to walk down this way. I had forgotten just how far down this went. But check this out. We're actually going really, really far. So we're just going to keep digging a tunnel down and see what happens. Maybe we'll break into some lower cavern area. Oh, that's it. All right. So we're just going to start these kind of worm... Oh, wait, we did. Hold on. And it goes down. It's just a little dead end. Huh. Okay, alright. Well, we joined up with another cave. Yeah, see, it's kind of cool exploration. We don't want to edit that out. What if you guys had missed that, breaking into that cave system? See? We've got to have an idea of where we're going to go once we have our vehicle up and running. And by vehicle, I mean our large rover. Have to make some kind of bridge or road, though, to go down. Could be tricky. We'll have to wait and see. We might take our time with the large rover as far as working it down into the cave system. Could be a little treacherous to just dive head first into it. Alright, we don't need malachite. No, we need compound. We don't have enough medium storage at all. Oh, it's a storm. Alright, well, we're going to take cover while our mineral extractor is doing all the work in the compound. But I think, actually, looking at the time, it's probably a good time to wrap things up, and then we can just cut past the storm. And it sounds like our research finished, too. This has been Astroneer episode 12. We're getting more progress. We now have a smelter, a medium printer. We've started researching. We're getting there. It's going to take a little bit more time and some more bytes worth of research to make things happen. So I think overall it's a pretty good episode. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope you've had a good time watching, because as always I've had a good time playing. So come back next time as we continue to expand our base. But until then, take care.